Alright, so I was just in the bank, and why does my skin color look so off? It's just summer. Just gotta be over so I can get my winter color back. But yeah, so I was just in the bank, and this black guy acted a whole hot fool. Like, it made me embarrassed to be black at that point. But I'm glad I was black, because I feel like if I was white, he would have said something smart to me, and I would have had to get him all the way straight. But the teller, he went to deposit a check. It was his wife and his name on it. And they were like, something, if it doesn't have, it has to have both of the names on it in order to be deposited into the bank account or whatever. I don't know. I don't work at no bank. But I mean, what she said sounded legit. She didn't know, so she asked an upper teller. I don't know what you call them, but she asked the teller that was above her, and then went and asked the manager, and it was like, yeah, it has to have both names on it, but it might not if it's under a certain amount. Let us double check. He snapped clean, smooth out on a nigga. I mean, he snapped clean, smooth out. It was like, you just messed up my day. What is it? What is it? Is it because I'm black? I immediately wanted to crawl under into my turtle shell and be like, no, he didn't throw the race card for no reason. She was being so nice. She was like, I'm sorry, sir. She's like, I'm just, I just want to double check because I'm not sure, and I don't think we can do it like this. He's like, I come in this bank all the time. This is my bank. It's my wife. She signed it back. She was like, I see, sir, but we have certain rules. And she's trying to explain. He's like, I don't want to hear. You ain't trying to explain that. You don't know what you're doing. You shouldn't be behind her if you don't know what you're doing. Going off, just disrespecting her to like the highest point, disrespecting her completely to the highest point. And I was just like, my mouth dropped. I couldn't even. I was like, this man bet not look over here for no like, you know what I'm saying, like no justify. Why does my face look real off? It must be the light, because it don't look like this in the mirror. But anyway, yeah, like, no justification. I'm not backing that, because you sound like a whole hot mess right now. Then you're going to throw the black card. She was like, well, sir, it's not that, because she's like, I'm half black. What are you talking about? Now she got offended. I was like, that's right, girl. You stand up for yourself. And he was like, yeah, but you got a white mind. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, he did. But I say these Pops was going off. Pops was going all the way into the ground. You know what it is? That Fit Me foundation got me looking like an orange monkey. But yeah, Pops went in on her. So she was like, you know what, I'm gonna go check in the back. She got up and excused herself, and I said, my mouth dropped. Then the black teller came out from the back to see what's going on, and I was just like, he walked over. So then he walks away from the counter over to where the little sit down part is, where you be opening accounts and stuff. I was like, Mike, you know me, I come here all the time. Going off. He don't know what's going on. He just sounded like a fool. He made himself look like an absolute idiot. He made black people look like freaking morons. And it's people like that are so set in their ways and think that the sun rises and shines on their behind. Irks my soul. Irks it to the core. Like, you did not have to act like that at all. And I was like, that was so unnecessary. I said, I ain't gonna base on him because he's older than me. I respect my elders no matter who you are. But that was so unnecessary. So unnecessary. And she had to go get herself together. But I just got my stuff. They brought me my stuff, and I was good, because I said, if I see this man, if he looks at me to co-sign what he's saying, I'm gonna tell him about himself in the nicest possible way, and he gonna be upset. But that's fine, because people like that, ignorance is not cute. Ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is not cute. We live in a day and age right now where black people, black men especially, are being treated so disrespectfully, like we are nothing. And for you to be a black man acting like this just immediately like irked my soul. Immediately, like, you just made us look like years of progress thrown down the drain because you're a douchebag that just is a douchebag. That's all I'm saying. I had to give my little 2-cent rant. Because that was just some ignorant stuff that I just encountered. Like, it didn't even matter if he wasn't black or not. Like, there was no reason to act like that. That lady was not rude to him. She was not disrespectful in any way, shape, or form. So there was no reason. There was absolutely no reason for him to disrespect her like that. That's all I'm saying. And I felt so bad. Like, I mean, it just made me cringe. Like, I was just like, oh my God, no, he didn't throw the black card. Like, you hear people doing it, but you don't like you don't really see it done. And when it's done and it's by you, and then I feel bad because I feel like, should I have said something? Should I have said something like, sir? But then I didn't work on there, and if he would have based on me, I don't know how cool I would have been able to keep myself. I don't know. But yeah, so that was just my encounter just now, and I just had to come and tell you all about that because I was like, oh my word, why was he acting so ignorant like that to that lady? She ain't do nothing to him, nothing at all. She did her job, and she was cordial. She was cordial because when he threw that race card, I would have been like, listen to me, sir. It has nothing to do with race. Why I'm telling you this, it is protocol. I would have shut him down. He wouldn't have been able to shut me up. And if you don't like it, sir, then you are very welcome to go and speak to my manager, who is right over there. Check. Boo-boo would have got checked. Like, you don't, like, it just makes me mad because, like, you don't act like that. And for him to be an older black man, like, I don't care if you say he's set in his ways, whatever. That's bullcrap. Like, niggas is getting killed. Dude, excuse me. I say nigga a lot. I'm sorry, y'all. I know that's, I shouldn't say it. But black men and black women now are getting killed for less, and you're coming and acting a fool like that, and this is giving them justification to treat us the way that they treat us out here in the streets and businesses, whatever, because ignorant people like you. I honestly feel like I should have said something, but you know what, God's going to handle that because he was absolutely wrong. I have never, when I say I have never, like, experienced it in my face from an older person. Usually they'd be like, oh, I come in here all the time, like, that's fine, take your time, double check, whatever. He wasn't in a rush or nothing because he just opened his mouth and let word vomit come out, and everything he said was so ignorant. If that's your grandpa, if you know who I'm talking about, if he came home and told you this story or your dad, check him, because that was disrespectful. And this is 7 minutes, and I didn't want it to be because I gotta go in CVS and give me some batteries. But yeah, love you guys. Toodles.